Tes, selamat malam semuanya, kembali lagi bersama saya BaronTrance. Untuk ini kamu tekan nomor comfy. Sound oke nggak? Aku nggak tahu juga sih. Aduh, ya kalau dilihat dari monitor sih nggak masalah sih. Halo, webcam. Kojima Production. This one ini involving apa ya? Kayaknya full game kan ya harusnya ya. Coba special ada apa aja? Salah. Cuman ini tombolnya ketukar gitu, jadi kayak apa namanya? Halo Mas Rana. Iya, no backseat. Iya, jadi kalau di apa sih namanya? Aduh, aku mau ngomong apa? Aku lupa deh. Bentar. Kan biasanya kalau US itu, oh shit. Biasanya kalau US itu kalau confirm itu mencet X. Kalau ini bulat. Bulat kalau confirm. Aneh sih. Third person view bisa normal, on view normal, reverse. Nggak bisa ini ya. I'm playing the MGS series for the first time. Ini maksudnya apa nih? Aku suka MGS 2 sih. MGS 1 wait. Loh, suaranya mana? Aduh, bentar. Tes. Iya nih, agak error. Aku main normal deh, karena begitulah. Game ini susah buatku.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Cold War. Josh Keaton. Siapa namanya? Ocelot.
Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Are you deaf? Oh.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Bayangin coy, kalau aku main ini di waktunya. Keren banget
Jack,
sih
I've
ini
got
scene.
some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission.
Virtual mission.
No,
Apa?
the virtuous mission.
Virtual
The
mission?
future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket.
Vostok.
Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
Soviet Onion.
That's right.
What the hell was he
Welcome
working
Rotot,
on?
welcome juga Ahmad Raffi.
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About
Ini aku
Sokolov.
kurang ke tengah mungkin ya.
He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Aku tuh biasa nonton stream MGS3 kan. Tapi yang udah SD gitu. Terus setelah itu aku ngeliat yang theatrical ini, letterbox itu kayak somewhat fresh.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
Ya, aku ngeliat kayak
Once we've
sepintas.
confirmed the rescue, Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Makan-makan di hutan. Ya, kita harus berburu. Even makannya ya gitu, mentah-mentah. Biasa deh landingnya gitu. Wait. Kenapa mukanya Raiden? Atau Raikov? Wait. Okay, is this alright? Is my game alright? Kerjain apa ya? Ini subsistence emang gini tuh gimana sih? Atau gara-gara aku pilih I love MGS 2 kali ya? Aku nggak tahu juga sih. But whatever.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. Oh, and Snake.
Yeah,
The crew isn't watching anymore. You can take off the disguise now.
good idea. This isn't right. Time for the snake to shed his skin.
What the heck? Okay, this is kinda new to me. Anjay. Oh, what?
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
Kept you
This
waiting,
will be
huh?
a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Bentar, itu tadi kan disguise-nya Raiden kayak dibuang, aku masih bisa nggak sih pakai? Aku harus biasain nih. Jadi confirm itu mestinya pakai X, tapi ini ketukar sama bullet. Sini bukan sih? Oke. Live mat. Baru tahu aku ada live mat di sini. Oke. Ini gimana manjatnya? Oh, di sini. Nggak gitu. Ya ini game ini mengajarkan tutorial tapi dia being subtle about that. Bentar, sabar ya, sabar. Like I said before, I suck at this game. Okay. Don't worry, I got that.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its
Deteriorate.
durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone.
Deteriorate.
So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily wastes. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake. Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique.
Can't
And the only
wait
thing you can
to
learn
see
from
that
someone
stairs
else is
again.
technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit.
Hello, Mio.
Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach
What
you
a
how to
thrill.
think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission.
Kayak
A
Raja Rujak.
soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Masih lama kali ya tangganya itu. Ini aku nggak tahu deh, mainnya kayaknya nggak lama
Try to
deh.
remember some of the basics of CQC.
Oh,
Commencing virtuous mission now.
oh kenapa? Oh iya, aku inget. Ini tuh suaranya aku pakai noise gate, makanya suka mati-mati. Bentar. Apa noise gate-nya aku kecilin aja ya? Matiin dulu deh. Iya, gue pakai noise gate. Makanya dia mati-mati. Wait, ini trank gun ya? Ini trank laser banget gimana sih? Oh iya bener, maaf trank itu. Bentar. Salah. Tombolnya nggak biasa aku. Bentar. Aku sebenarnya ada versi lain sih selain ini. Tapi adanya di PS Vita. Yang dimana agak ribet sebenarnya main di PS Vita. Dan waktu itu pertama kali aku tamatin game ini di PS Vita justru. Jadi kalau mau akses ini ya weapon itu mencetnya touchscreen. Di touchscreen ya masa. Bentar. Kesini bukan sih? Ini kan kalau nggak salah, kalau aku nggak salah ingat ya. Ini lumpur isap bukan sih? And I cannot control the map somehow. Aku canggung banget main ini. Kayak ngejelimet gitu loh tombolnya. Ow! Suppressor, oke. Ow! Aduh aku. Ya! Bodoh. Mati satu. Bodoh banget ya. Aku ambil suppressor dulu di sini. Tadi, bukan ya? Wait. Tadi itu suppressornya di mana ya? Sebelah ya? Itu beginner trap sih itu apa? Quicksand itu. Quicksand. Lumpur isep. Dremuji North. Slow down. PS2. PS2 is pushing so hard, man.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Hello, Rinsan. What's taking so long?
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You
Good
can't
night
let
to
the
you too,
Kremlin
Rinsan.
find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more
Conceal.
effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted.
That's
But
really
if you
me.
crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Pretty uneasy though to wait like that. I mean, yeah, I'm playing on PS2, the OG PS2, and the loading time when I open the item is kind of long. Bentar, camouflage.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the jungle. To use camouflage, first press the Start button to go to the Survival viewer. Then select Camouflage and press the Enter button. Select Uniform to select Battle Fatigues, and Face to select Face Paint. Choose battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment. Camouflage patterns that stand out in your surroundings will attract attention. Visibility is poor in the jungle, so you'll be finding yourself in a lot of unexpected encounters. Naturally, this means that close quarters combat will be more important than ever.
So I'll have plenty of chances to use CQC then.
That's right. In proximity encounters, firing a gun isn't necessarily the best response to every situation. It's only one option among many. Rather than taking the time to draw, aim, and fire a gun, engaging your opponent in hand-to-hand combat can sometimes be a faster and more reliable way of subduing him. Besides, in a sneaking mission like this one, it's too dangerous to go around firing your gun. You'll end up revealing yourself to the enemy.
Yeah, I know. You created CQC to deal with exactly this type of situation.
With your help, of course. In a battle situation, you'll only have a split second to decide how to attack. Use the Weapon button to attack using a weapon, and the CQC button to attack using CQC. Press the CQC button once to throw a punch. Pressing it multiple times in succession will allow you to deliver a combo attack. But striking your opponent is just one aspect of CQC. It doesn't really start to shine until you've got your enemy in a hold. Press and hold down the CQC button to grab your opponent with your right hand. From there, you can use the left analog stick to knock your opponent off balance and throw him to the ground. This can be used to knock an opponent out in a single blow. If you don't press the left analog stick, grapple with your enemy until you're behind them and can get your knife to their throat. Grabbing an enemy from behind and holding your knife against his throat will render him virtually powerless. From this point, there are several things you can do. Press the CQC button hard to slit the enemy's throat with your knife. Move the left analog stick and press the CQC button to throw the enemy to the ground. Lightly tap the CQC button rapidly to choke the enemy. You can use this to knock him out or even kill him if you do it long enough. By continuing to hold down the CQC button, you can move around while keeping your grip on the enemy. By pressing the Weapon button, you can aim your currently equipped weapon at another enemy. With their comrade acting as a human shield, the enemy will be reluctant to attack you. Move the left analog stick around to press your knife against the enemy and demand information. You'll be surprised at how much you can learn this way. But don't get too complacent. While your enemy may be powerless in your grip, he'll use any opportunity he can to counterattack.
Oh my god, so much information.
I see you caught yourself a reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there. It's a huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun. I'll bet if you capture one and throw it at an enemy, it'll give him a good scare.
Right. But how do they taste?
What?
Huh?
Do they taste good?
You're actually going to eat one.
Why else would I be asking?
Cannibal.
What was that?
Nothing. Let's see what the guide says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Good. I can hardly wait.
Ugh.
She's so, I don't know what to say, disturbed. Halo Bang Ijum. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm streaming. Kan sudah
Saving the game,
di
Snake?
info tadi. Tak kenapa ya, kalau aku main PS2 gitu ya, somehow gambarnya tuh kurang jelas gitu loh. Or maybe just me. I don't know. Wait, why it save so long? Is it stuck? Oh no. Don't tell me. Wajar nggak sih PS2 nge-save-nya selama ini? Uh-oh. Oh shoot. Oh no. This is bad. Nah. Nah. I think not. Oh my god. This makes me anxious. Okay, so what to do now? Should I hard reset? Oh no. In the middle of this? Bentar. Oh no. Ini lama-lama aku main pakai emulator tau gak sih? Aku tuh tujuannya main di mesin itu gara-gara kontrolernya sih. Kalau pakai PS2 beneran kan dia harus kayak dia ada itu loh kayak analog kapasitif gitu loh. Atau apa aku nggak tahu disebutannya apa. Pokoknya intinya kalau semakin erat kamu semakin kenceng kamu mencet tombolnya itu kayak ada beberapa fungsi gitu loh. Oh no, this is not good, man. And I can even hard reset. I mean soft reset with the button for some reason. This is bad. Or should I? Oh no, this is. Damn. We're so long. I mean, we stream so long just to hear the dialogue. Aku stream udah cukup lama cuman dengerin dialog doang sih. I mean, dialognya kalau aku lewatin sebenarnya bisa aja sih, tapi kan gimana ya? Konten gamenya kan emang di dialognya itu kenceng gitu loh. Okay, wait. Gimana ya? Nggak ada tanda progress nih. Aduh, gimana ya? Damn it. Okay, wait. Let me think. Okay, you know what? Of course, if I do that, the save file will be corrupted. But what else I can do? I don't know. Apalagi yang aku harus bisa lakukan kalau di dalam keadaan kayak gini? Mau nggak mau. Ya, mau nggak mau. Oh man. Yeah, there's the launcher. Ah, damn it. Oh no! Why? Why the heck? Oh, I hate this. Okay, let me think. Mana sih pointer? Oh no, wah sebentar. Ada aja sih cobaan, buset deh. Oh, aku ngerti kenapa. Ini karena aku ini sih tadi apa namanya? Cabut colok memory card kan, terus ada itu dia jadi error save-annya. Rese emang. Goblok. Aduh. I hate this. Aku mesti setting ulang berarti ini. Auto block device, Ethernet BDM case. Aku lupa deh ini settingannya apa. Block device kan. USB M-Export SIO on. Oke. Iya mesti man. Sekarang gimana nih kondisinya? Berarti aku harus, kalau misalkan masih bisa jalan ya. Aku nggak yakin sih ini bisa jalan lagi apa enggak. Nggak tahu deh ini apa yang error coba ya. Bentar, aku mikir dulu. Ini mending aku cabut memory cardnya atau gimana enaknya ya? Coba kalau aku load. Salah. Ngulang lagi coy. Ya bisa di skip sih. Dialognya itu emang panjang banget sih.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, east and west. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Jack, I've got some important news.
Wah, jauh banget ngulangnya ya. Jadi kalau nggak salah nemu snake di sini.
Can you hear me, mate?
Bentar. Kita save dulu sih. Kalau masih bisa ya, coba. Bisa nggak? Belum. Terus kalau nggak salah ada satu lagi deh. Ular. Ada satu ular lagi di sini. Ada live mat kalau nggak salah di sini.
I see you've...
Snake, try to...
Oke, coba save di sini ya. Kalau masih gagal, ada yang salah sih. Salah.
Saving the game, Snake?
Aduh. Iya, ini kayaknya mesti ku coba. Coba tukar memory card dulu sebentar.
Snake, there's no memory card plugged into the memory card slot. You need a memory card to save the game. So put one into the memory card slot.
What do you mean? I have this one right here. Why? Oh, wait.
Do you want to save? Snake, there's no memory. You want to save? Snake, there's no memory. You want to save? Hold on a sec.
Yeah, I want to, but... Oh no.
Snake, there's no... Saving the game, Snake? Snake, there's no memory. Saving the game, Snake?
Oh no. Yeah.
Snake, there's no memory card. You want to save? Hold on a sec. Snake, there's no memory.
Oke, sebentar. Something's wrong with my what the heck? What do you mean with data? What is this corrupted data? Oh my goodness. I think for the next time I'm... Oh shit. Yeah, I think for the next time I'm gonna use of emulator instead. Oh no, now the BDM is not detecting any games. No way. Coba aku save change dulu. Enggak, bukan. Okay. That's good. Okay, it's turned off. And I'm gonna turn it on again, I guess. Next time pakai emulator aja deh. Atau bentar. Display settings. Automatic theme language. Settings. Remember let's play game. EDM, prefix path, cancel. Default menu. EDM. Save change. Salah. Settings. Oke. Save change. Oke. Repot ya. Sorry for the scuff stream. This is so scuffed, man. I'm so sorry. Lupa mencet bulat.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Aku tuh sempat inget. Aku pengen banget main game ini dulu kan. Bahkan dulu itu sempet tahun berapa gitu ya. Pas aku dapat PC tahun 2007. Kan ada tuh PS2 emulator gitu kan. Tapi kayaknya PC ku waktu itu nggak kuat gitu. Sedih sih.
Do you copy?
Balik lagi ke sini. Mau ambil life medicine dulu sebentar. Mana tadi? Oh itu. Enggak kayak gitu, Bambang. Ntar dulu. Yeah, oke. You know what? Sabar.
I see you.
Oke, di sini harusnya bisa nge-save.
Snake, try.
Try to remember some of the basic of CQC.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yeah. Hope this one works. Oh no, what the heck? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, why?
I'm sorry. There was an error. I couldn't save the game.
Why, paramedic? Help me.
Do you want to save?
I didn't want to save. Oh, come on. Salahnya tadi aku ini sih. Cabut memory card. Tapi gimana nge-freeze soalnya. Tapi harusnya aku matiin aja sih daripada cabut. Now what? Bentar.
Snake, there's no memory. You want to save? Snake, there's no...
Hey, fine.
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm so sorry about the technical issues. Tomorrow I'll be having a stream for aku besok ada stream collab sama Cia kalau nggak salah. Ya, kalau nggak salah sih. I mean, iya, aku akan stream collab sama Cia. Main RE5 lagi, ngelanjutin RE5 lagi. Dan ya, aduh, mohon maaf banget nih guys, error. Coba aku ganti memory card lagi deh. Malah mati, bentar-bentar. But you know what guys? Okay. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna find a copy of Metal Gear Solid. Sebentar. Aku tuh punya sebenarnya CD DVD-nya itu loh. Tapi bukan Subsistence. Dia regular MGS3 sebenarnya sih, bukan Subsistence. Oh my god. Aduh. Nggak tahu deh itu yang faulty itu sebenarnya eh FMCB-nya sih. Memory card-nya yang itu. Sebenarnya memory card-nya bisa buat nge-save. Cuman dia kayak gagal gitu, selalu gagal gitu loh. Mungkin aku butuh yang bisa itu loh, yang bisa kayak bikin SD card-nya itu jadi memory card. Aku mesti install itu program, cuman hassle banget ya. Mikir aku. Gimana ya? Atau enggak main pakai emulator aja dah. Buset dah. Rada-rada emang. Oke. Bentar, aku mikir dulu. Rasanya aku sempat beli deh itu. eh Kopi Metal Gear Solid tapi bukan Subsistence ya. Wait. Hah? Oh, for the love of God. Wait. Oke, aku mau coba sekali lagi. Sebentar ya. Ini MX4SIO-nya ngaco banget ya. Or maybe I should install the oh man, the BDM is not detecting again. This is not fun at all because of this hindrance. Kalau aku format memory card-nya ntar malah
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
nggak bisa nge-save. Bagaimana toh?
Do you copy?
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Saving the game, Snake?
Oke, ini aku pakai memory card yang lain, cuman nyolokinnya nggak sampai all the way in gitu, jadi agak longgar sedikit. Oh, god damn it, nggak bisa. Why?
I'm sorry. There was an error. I couldn't save the game.
No freaking way. Okay, you know what? We're gonna use the emulator. Sial banget. Bentar. Halo Miu. Nggak bisa nge-save. Aneh banget. For this one, I'm gonna use the emulator. Karena brengsek ini emang, aduh. Itu PS2 kayaknya nggak boleh buat stream sih. Out of the question kayaknya deh tuh. I am mad. I'm so mad. Yeah, I'm so mad right now. But I'm sorry though. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'm so sorry. Oke, so kebetulan aku udah install ini sih PCSX. PCSX games PS2, PCSX 2, terus ada itu. Loh, oh ini. Metal Gear Solid Subsistence. Nggak tahu deh ini. Tapi minusnya adalah aku nggak bisa kayak itu loh. Apa sih? Yang aku mesti mencet perlahan biar dia nggak nembak atau misalkan udahlah itu out of the question lah. Kecuali kalau aku pakai wait sebentar. Kalau aku pakai DS for Windows mungkin masih bisa sih. Cuman nggak bisa, cuman belum aku install. Kayaknya agak repot sih kalau nginstal lagi itu. Ya ampun, bodohnya aku. Bentar. Lah, sorry, receiverku mana? Aduh. Ya kadang begini sih. Walaupun kita sering bilang teknologi zaman dulu itu lebih bagus, tapi memang sudah umurnya. Jadi kita tidak bisa selamanya mengandalkan teknologi yang umurnya sudah hampir 3 dekade. Ya 2 dekade lah kita ngomongnya. Mana aku punya, mana ininya, mana receivernya ya? Mana ya? Tidak ada receiver. Seriously, where's the hacking receiver? Oh my goodness. My god. Halo Nakaca. Maaf, streamnya lagi ngaco. My hardware seems cannot be counted, I guess. Cannot be trusted or whatever that is. For war breaking game mechanic. What do you mean? What do you mean? Hah? Oh wait, sebentar. A. B, C. A. Striking. A. Kok tidak bergerak ini? Bodo amat, tar dulu. Nyam. Ntar. The game made the hardware add enough. Enggak juga sih. It's just old. Yeah, at least this is nicer on my LCD. whatever. I'm sorry.
Then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective than you did in June. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Iya, yeah. Kadang kalau lagi penat ya nonton film. Halo Bang Lijat. Datang tepat pada waktunya karena tadi itu error. Aku tadi pakai konsol PS2 langsung. Entah kenapa nggak bisa nge-save. Nggak tahu antara slot memory card satunya yang error atau yang jelas nggak bisa nge-save somehow. Oh wait sebentar, aku mau coba lihat deh compatibility-nya dulu sebentar. MX coba Subsistence katanya lancar. Snake Eater ada masalah. Ada yang masalah kayak freeze on landing cinematic atau no image at all. Kalau aku nggak bisa nge-save somehow. I don't know. Something's kinda ruining the experience for some reason. That's bad. Antara memory card yang rusak atau slotnya yang rusak, aku nggak tahu sih. Aku belum tes game lain sih. Ini makanya aku sekarang pakai emulator. Sayang banget. Bug juice itu apa ya? Wait. Nah ini nih aku. Ya. Harus nanti kalau aku melee itu bakal susah deh, bakal repot kalau pakai ini. Aku terpaksa kayak harus antara nge-CQC ngebanting atau cuman nge-hold doang gitu. Nanti deh, agak repot. Soalnya ada, kalau di PS2 itu dia kan kayak ada capacitive analog gitu loh. Jadi kayak semakin erat, itu dia kayak fungsinya itu beda gitu. Kayak sama aja kayak analog sih sebenarnya. Jadi kalau misalkan mencetnya pelan-pelan, dia kalau kayak gini ya, kalau misalkan ngeker senjata gitu ya, kalau misalkan mencetnya pelan-pelan, dia kayak bisa nggak nembak gitu. Tapi kalau misalkan ini kan digital ya, cuman 1 sama 0 gitu kan. Kalau aku lepas buttonnya ini aku nahan first person view, which is LB, sama fire button. Itu kalau fire button itu kalau aku tahan dia nodongin pistol. Kalau di PS2 kalau aku mau holster tanpa nembak, aku tinggal pelan-pelan aja, pelan-pelan mencet kotak bilangnya ya. Nah, cuman kalau di sini nggak bisa. Kalau sekalinya weapon udah keluar, aku mesti nembak karena dia inputnya cuma digital. Nggak bisa, kecuali ya. Kecuali aku kayak gitu. Kecuali aku kayak mencet itu loh, mencet apa namanya? Mencet item Windows kali gitu. Ya paling nanti gitu aja deh nggak kalian ya. Sad though. That's sad. Padahal experience kalau main di konsol asli itu ya itu. Semua tombol tuh dipakai. Kayak apa, capacitive analognya itu dipakai gitu. Aku nggak tahu sih sebutannya apa ya. Pokoknya kalau di PS2 itu semakin erat kamu neken tombolnya itu semakin ini loh, kayak semakin kayak misalkan main game racing deh. Mencet X kan itu kalau dulu itu mencet buat ngegas. Kalau semakin dalam mencetnya, itu gasnya semakin dalam. The harder you press, the throttle will be deeper or yeah. The deeper you press the button, the the more you kinda like, you know, pedal to the metal gitu. Oh wait, ini aku pakai FPS 60 FPS ya. Oh no, okay. Yeah, kinda. I mean, it's kinda enhanced the experience.
They're probably KGB troops.
Not original,
Sokolov.
but okay.
47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Okay, what's next? Go here? What is this though? New area, I guess. Area baru cuy. SVD? Oh, Dragunov. You didn't see any. Gimana cara itu ya? Oh, ini. Gameplaynya masih 30 FPS, tapi cutscene-nya udah 60 FPS somehow. Aneh juga ya.
Who's that? Radio, we need backup. HQ, on.
Ow.
Right there. I see him.
Salah.
Right there. I see him.
Udah semua tuh. Oke. Oh man. Like I said before, I suck at this game. Nyengir gitu. Ah. Ah. Salah ya? Ya udahlah. Nope.
Who's that?
Eh. Oke. Itu jamur kan? Oke. What? Itu yang ku maksud. Aslinya ini game bisa 60 fps sih. Kalau prosesornya kuat.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
What was that?
Malah ini ya. Malah jelek banget kamuflasenya.
Huh? The enemy's here. Huh? Who's that?
Damn it.
This is HQ.
Ah, salah. Banyak amat. Ah, salah lagi ya.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
Thunderbolt.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
Wow. Volgin.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, Your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Yeah, I had to kill him because I don't know, tombol kayaknya aku salah mencet tombol tuh gimana nggak ngerti. Atau kayaknya gara-gara aku abis megang itu kayak mencet tombol apa gitu, aku nggak ngerti sih. Tadinya kan niatnya aku mau banting gitu kan. Jadi aku kalau mau banting itu deketin musuh, tahan bullet, udah itu ngarahinnya pakai itu, pakai analog stick yang sebelah kiri. Ngapain sih ini orang?
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Huh.
What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Bisa ya? Jago banget nih orang.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Wow.
Crew operatives!
What is that stance?
Halo Bang Ji.
Gun.
30% kayak Mama Lemon. Nggak tahu itu apa sih
You're
pistolnya?
not the boss.
Tokarev bukan sih?
Then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Ya kayaknya Makarov sih.
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
You're pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Yeah, I had to kill several people here because I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Wrong CQC button, I guess. I don't know. Ada apa? Ada sesuatu nggak ya? Itu di atas itu cuma kosmetik kan ya? Bukan kosmetik, I mean kayak bagian dari background. Tikus. Lucu banget tadi tikusnya. Dolino vote no. Tuh kayaknya dia habis kencing ya.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down.
I'm finished.
I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
The heck?
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Well, I am finished.
boss.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets.
Anjir, kalau dengerin suara tawon itu risih juga ya sebanyak itu. Ih. Aku dengerinnya pakai headset lagi.
Let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Headset surround. Iya kah? Aku pakainya stereo sih.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Aduh, ditimpuk gitu sakit anjir.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
The new blood has been rejected.
Are we done here?
Now, on to Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Kadang kalau ngeliatin PS2 60 fps tuh wow banget sih. Sampai sekarang tuh aku takjub gitu loh ngeliatnya. Apalagi PS1. Ya ini by the way aku main di PC sih.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left analog stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left analog stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely.
Anjir, sakti.
Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
He cannot move. Uncanny ya? Uncanny maksudnya gimana? Salah. Bleeding. Iya, 60 fps. Keren sih. Aku seneng liatnya gitu loh. Maksudnya, ya I mean itu udah standar wajib sih kalau sekarang. I mean 30 fps sebenarnya sih dulu itu sangat playable. Bahkan aku dulu main PS1 aja bisa 15 fps gitu kan. Suffering from deep cut. Itu mesti di starter, terus ada itu bleeding. No bandage supplied. Kalau ngikutin urutan sih udah salah banget sih. Oke, deep cut itu mesti dijahit.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Shagohod.
Masih meratapi, masih contemplating deh. Kocak bener Ocelot di sini.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras,
I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
Nggak sopan anjir. Sniff.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Gila. Coba kalau nggak error. Kalau nggak error kita bisa jauh nih mainnya. Di MCA nggak nih? Aku nggak tahu lah, bodo amat. Udah tahu. Kalau mencet R1 ada suara beginian.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
Really?
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of it.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No.
Fox going
This
to
Fox
die?
is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
No.
So you haven't heard that. The man who arranged the defection was a group colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean
The boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week, and if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal,
huh? If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control, unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Gila ya, exceeding Mach 3. Anjir.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss?
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right, then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square zero. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance, too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Who are the Patriots? Lali Lulelo. Masih yang sama ya? Lah, kuda bisa kita makan nggak?
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later, you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
Itu apa nggak remuk itu ya tangan?
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You what?
You what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Pelurunya mencong-mencong deh. Soalnya itu kan aslinya M16 ya. M16 tuh. Barelnya dipotong itu. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ini kayaknya M16 deh itu barelnya dipotong. What the
What's this? HQ?
This is HQ.
Wait. Aku nggak ada itu ya? MK22. Oh, nggak ada loh.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
HQ.
Patrol here. No problems detected.
Understood. Return to your position.
Ini bakal kesini nggak kira-kira? Hello Nihat, welcome to the stream. Enggak sih kayaknya. Kemana sih? Oh, daerah baru sini. Enggak baru juga sih. Amin, aku udah pernah kesini. Pas Virtuous Mission. Jembatannya putus ya? Atau aku malah ke jalan yang benar? Ke jalan yang benar. Oh, ini yang muter ya. Ular. Alamak. You know what?
Who's that?
Terus ada ular di sini. Oh wait. Ternyata aku muter ya di sini. Iya ya, maksudnya ya aku tahu aku muter di sini, cuman kalau ke sono apa? What? Kayaknya emang bener ke utara sih. Salah pencet mulu deh.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The situation is normal.
Understood. Resume your patrol.
Harusnya nggak ketahuan sih ya. Camo rate-nya 80. Itu apa nih? Oh, box. I'm in the box. Oh iya, aku belum nelpon si Jun.
Yo, you're Snake, aren't you?
And you're Sigint?
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Close.
Huh?
I am the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Ah.
I'm the guy that designed your trank gun, active sonar, and motion detector. If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
Nggak ada apa-apa di sini. Or oh, ada thermal goggle di sini.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you. Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there. You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
Snake, unlike the Virtuous mission, this is a night operation. You'll be encountering nocturnal animals that you didn't encounter your last mission. Some of them are venomous, like the king cobra, so be careful. If you get bitten by a venomous animal, the poison will spread through your body and rapidly drain your life gauge. If that's the case, go into the cure screen and survival viewer immediately and inject yourself with serum. Got it?
Anjir, hampir tadi aku kena King Cobra tadi. Udah berdiri tuh tadi.
I see you've caught a king cobra. The king cobra is the world's largest venomous snake. Its large size means that it has a lot of venom to
Beneran dong.
inject. One bite is supposedly enough to kill an elephant. And it's extremely vicious as well, so watch out. If you get bitten by a king cobra and injected with venom, your life will start to decrease rapidly. As soon as you're bitten, go into the survival viewer and use Cure to give yourself a serum injection. The king cobra's diet consists mostly of other snakes. Be careful, or you might end up as its next meal.
Got it. So...
What? How does it taste?
Yep.
Ugh. It seems you're the one whose diet consists of other snakes.
You're making me blush.
The guide says they taste just fine. Ugh.
Geragas juga ya si ini ya, si Snake. Apa aja dimakan.
I see you caught yourself a reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters.
Ini udah tadi. Tadi di PS2.
I see you found some Siberian ink cap mushrooms. The Siberian ink cap is a mushroom from the ink cap family. Its life cycle is transitory. As soon as the spores mature, the cap starts to turn black, liquefy, and melt away.
And that's why they call it an ink cap?
That's right. It doesn't really turn to liquid, but you get the idea. In its immature state, before it melts away, it's valued as a source of food. Just be sure not to eat them while you're drinking alcohol.
Why's that?
Ink caps contain coprin, which inhibits the function of aldehyde dehydrogenase. This prevents the body from breaking down alcohol, causing a buildup of acetaldehyde.
Meaning?
Meaning it will give you the hangover from hell.
Oh. Wait a minute.
What?
You think I'd drink alcohol in the middle of a mission?
Wouldn't you?
Hell no.
Well, I'm knocking a shot back now.
What?
Just teasing you. Oh, come on. Where's your sense of humor?
I need a drink.
Oh, what did it taste though?
When you're bitten by a venomous animal... I see you have a calorie mate.
Calorie mate?
The thing you're holding now?
Oh, the little block that looks like a cookie?
Try it, it's pretty good.
Okay. But what is this thing? Never seen anything like it.
Calorie Mate is an energy supplement that contains all the proteins, lipids, vitamins, carbohydrates, and minerals needed for a balanced diet. It's a well-balanced food. Because of that, it's just perfect for giving your body the nutrition it needs in combat.
It sounds like a space-age food.
Real astronaut food is not very good, but that should taste fine.
Yeah, and it'll help balance out all this jungle food I'm eating.
It's easy and quick to eat, so it's perfect when you're running late for an important mission in the morning.
I've never been late for a mission.
Really? Aren't you always keeping people waiting? It's easy to keep track of your calorie intake and receive the nutrition your body needs, so it's good for losing weight, too. All of the geisha girls in Japan use it for watching their calories.
Oh,
Is
really?
that why they're all so slim?
Right. And any diet where you eat nothing at all is bad for the body.
I see. You seem to know a lot about Japan, don't you?
Yes, I love Japan.
Ini iklan anjir. Calorie made. Padahal kalau ini aku punya apa namanya? Aku punya calorie made. Udah itu bungkusnya aku jadiin jam. Nanti aku posting deh. Atau sekarang ya. Bisa mungkin. Ada sih. Tapi aku nggak tahu deh ada di komputer apa enggak nih fotonya. Nanti aja deh.
Do you want to save?
Save aja dulu deh. Habis itu kayaknya lanjutnya minggu depan atau mungkin ya lihat nanti deh.
Do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Ai.
Fine, I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fishman.
I appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fishman?
You started it.
Bisa aja anjir. Okay, I think that's it for tonight, I guess. It's been so late. And then I'm sorry about the scuff back then. Yeah, my PS2 is kinda, broken, I guess. Although it has been serviced. Udah diservis padahal tuh PS2 aku. Tapi kayaknya emang masalahnya di... Aku nggak tahu antara banyak sih masalahnya. Nggak tahu. Ada kecurigaan. Itu masalah di MX4 SIO-nya. Karena nggak tahu. Mungkin ada kayak semacam apa ya, ketidakcocokan gitu loh. Ketidakcocokan sama PS2 aku mungkin, aku juga nggak tahu. Terus apa lagi ya? Iya, pokoknya dia kalau nggak support tuh apa ya namanya? Tidak mendukung. Ada ketidaksupportan gitu loh. Misalkan ada beberapa game yang emang nggak support. Entah itu freeze di jalanan. Tapi kalau nggak bisa save itu mungkin ada masalahnya di slotnya sih, slot memory card. Tapi somehow dia bisa baca. Tapi kalau nulis nggak tahu. Padahal sebelum-sebelumnya itu aku sempat main Onimusha kan juga lancar-lancar aja tuh nge-save. Aku juga nggak tahu sih. Mungkin karena MX4 SIO khusus MGS3 nggak cocok, jadi ya nggak bisa save atau gimana. Tapi aku sejauh ini ngelihat orang-orang main nggak ada masalah sih. I don't know, maybe it's just me or maybe only my PS2. Mungkin PS2 aku aja tuh yang agak masalah. I don't know. Ya intinya sih ya udah kita nanti lanjut main pakai emulator aja. PS2 mungkin aku ya buat main pribadi aja kali ya. Tapi kalau untuk stream tetap kayaknya aku pakai emulator sih biar lebih stabil. Ya, I'm sorry, but this has to be done untuk mengurangi ya kekacauan kayak tadi itu misalkan ya my items, my peripherals is getting obsolete these days, especially the retro consoles. It's inevitable. So yeah, I need, and also I need some funds to make and maintenance to them. So yeah, this is gonna be kind of consume everything, entah itu duit, entah itu waktu. Ngurus old console tuh agak, kalau space-nya nggak ada itu, aku sebenarnya space ya mungkin karena aku media penyimpanannya kurang bagus atau gimana ya, atau aku nggak tahu deh. Mungkin juga karena aku juga jarang panasin, padahal baru diservis. Tapi nanti aku tes lagi deh PS2-nya, mungkin main yang lain bisa lancar. I don't know. Anyway, thank you semuanya. Mungkin aku bakal lanjut. Kamis tuh aku ada stream. Maksudnya hari ini, malam ini aku ada stream collab sama Cia yang waktu itu main lanjutin RE5. Terus Jumat ada apa ya? Jumat tuh ada apa ya? Aku lupa. Jumat aku mesti pergi. Terus nanti minggu depan apa ya? Anjir, udah akhir bulan aja ya. Cepet banget. Alamak. Iya sih, paling gitu. Tanggal 30 mungkin nanti juga aku pergi. Aku sih pengennya mainnya secepatnya sih. Lanjutin MGS 3 biar nggak kelamaan gitu. Karena Delta on the horizon masalahnya. Udah mendekati banget nih waktu rilisnya. Kalau nggak salah ya, aku juga nggak tahu sih. Ya aku nggak mau lama-lama lah intinya. Anyway, ya mumpung aku masih ya nganggur. Ya, thank you semuanya yang sudah nonton di Mari, udah enjoy, udah menjadikan stream ini menjadi pengantar tidur mungkin ya untuk yang setime zone sama saya. Aku harap kalian ya enjoy. Dan I hope you enjoy the stream. I hope you guys have a nice day, have a good day for the rest of the day. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Terima kasih juga yang sudah datang. Ada Rana, ada Ahmad Raffi, Dian Kusuma, ada Brotot, ada Miu, ada Rinsin, Izumi-san, Nakacha, Lizard Pendragon, Bambang San, Niat Arksu, Orador, welcome. Have a nice rest. You too, man. See you guys. Since when you are here? I'm sorry, but I need to end the stream. So yeah, I think I'll see you guys on probably next week, or I don't know. If it is about me, it's usually a sudden stream. And I'll see you guys on the next time. I'm BaronTrance, dan itu sudah masih berkonfirm. Saya BaronTrance santun di kamar berantakan namun comfy, signing out. Bye-bye.